just waiting out there, too afraid to try and make a change. But now I realize I've got to be brave, thinking out, why can't that be me? Cause I know I gotta show, yeah, what I'm capable of. Because I don't wanna be standing on the outside looking in. If I push through the clouds, standing on the inside, I'll see the stars. If you want it, shine, I'll make it. Well, I got the Y factor, and all the roadblocks, they don't face me. Well, I just to knock them down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh yeah. If you want it, you can take it now. I got the way, yeah, I got the way, I got the Y factor. Time to go hard, I'm not gonna fade. I can feel the eyes are watching me. There's only one chance, so you can't be late. Starting now, I'm making that change. It's my goals, and I know, I gotta make them come true, because I don't wanna be standing on the outside looking in. If I push.
Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, in whatever country that you are watching me from. How are you all doing? Happy weekend. You are welcome once again to our live healthy living show, showing every Saturday afternoon at 12 p.m. West African time. You are all welcome. I'm so excited to have you all on the show with me today. My name is Jessica, and today we are going to be cooking an amazing delicacy, an amazing delicacy all the way from the eastern part of Nigeria called the Enugu State. So the soup that I'm going to be cooking this afternoon is from Enugu State. Yeah, it's an Enugu State delicacy. It's a local meal. This special dish is served in every occasion, especially when they are getting married, okay? It's a very special delicacy, all right? So you could prepare this with either with egusi or ogbono, yeah? So, but today I'm going to be using ogbono to cook this amazing, delicious soup, all right? So please, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please kindly do that now, please, okay? Subscribe to our YouTube channel called The Healthy Living Shows, all right? Press any buttons that you see there, press the notification bell so that you get all of our upcoming videos once it's uploaded. All right, and please also follow us on our Instagram handle at Salad Master, and we are also streaming live on Facebook as Salad Master in Nigeria. All my health is my wealth. Like I said, my name is Jessica, and you are on to Healthy Living Shows, whereby we showcase on how you can cook your healthy meals, your everyday local meal, yeah, either in pastries, in baking, in some most times we just do a little intercontinental, then we do smoothies sometimes, and we also make salad. Yeah, how you can eat healthy meal using our wonderful Salad Master healthy cooking system, cooking it in a more healthy way, using lesser water, lesser seasoning, and of course we are not using any MSG, and we try to, as much as possible, to use plant-based. We use plant-based ingredients mostly in all our cooking, yeah? All right, so enough of this talking now. All right, without much further ado, let's go straight into the introduction of my recipes today. So the soup I'm making today is called awa soup, okay? Awa as in spelled as in capital letter A, W, and A, okay? Awa soup. This soup is especially from Enugu State, all right? Especially from Enugu indigenes. All right, so before I introduce my recipes, or rather my ingredients, I'm going to wash my hand clean. Then I will introduce my recipes. Okay. So the recipe that I'm going to be using for this awa soup is I'm going to be using this is locust beans. This is the Igbo version of locust beans, okay? The reason why they tied it up like this because so that the aroma will not be coming out until when I'm about to use it. So that's why they wrap it properly Okay, it's a fermented locust bean seed. All right. So this is locally called ogiri in Igbo. This is what I'm going to be using. Then here I have my dry stockfish. Here I have Ogbono seed. So you can either use egusi seed or Ogbono seed, but I prefer to use Ogbono seed because it gives it an extra nice aroma and makes it also very yummy. Then I'm going to be using red chilies and red scotch bonnets. Uziza leaf, yeah, also called hot leaf in English. Okay, Uziza leaf. And here I'll be using chestnut fish. This is dry smoked fish, chestnut fish. And I also have here my marinated goat meat. Yeah, so before we start, or before rather I start cooking my meat, I love to marinate it for about 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours. So you just marinate it with sea salt. Yeah, sea salt and a little of adobo or Cajun spice, any of them you have, just for 6 hours. Then keep it in the fridge for 6 hours. Then I'm going to be using blended crayfish. And of course, this is our leaf. So this leaf is kind of bitter, so you just have to squeeze it. You see, you don't need to cut it. So this is the way that Enugu State indigenous eat. You don't need to slice it. This is our leaf. Okay, it's more like the eggplant, but it's not. This one is different. It's a special species. It's our leaf. So you just have to squeeze this. So why you squeeze it is to put it outside the sun, okay, for it not to pieces. So when you did not put it outside the sun, then you squeeze it fresh like that, it's going to be pieces. This is the way it's supposed to be inside the soup. You don't need to put a knife through it. You don't need to cut it. You don't need to cut it in chunks or slice it. No, this is the way it should be looking. All right. And you can also get this hour leaf in local markets, in shopping malls. Okay, it's very, very common. It's not kale leaf, yeah. All right, so these are basically what I'm going to be using for my hour soup. And then for taste, I'm going to be using sea salt. Okay, sea salt. And remember, I'm not going to be using MSG. I'm not using red oil. So for Enugu indigenes, they use a lot of palm oil to cook this amazing, delicious, yummy, healthy soup. But for today, because this is a healthy living show, we are trying as much as possible to try to reduce the oil intake. Okay, reduce it. If you can actually cut it directly from your diet, that is very good. Okay, reduce the oil intake. And if you want to do at all, go with healthy oil. But how do you know if you're actually consuming a healthy oil? When you eat beans that cook with oil in the morning, you eat rice that cook with oil in the afternoon, then you eat some omelets that was fried with oil, then indirectly to you, you are drinking a whole lot of oil. Okay, all right, so try as much as possible to reduce it. Remember, you are in a good position to take care of your health. You are only responsible to take care of your health. Okay, all right, so that's why Salad Master is saying that you should eat healthy, live healthy, and live the lifestyle you desire for you and your family. Okay, because what you eat actually affects how you look, how you feel, okay, and how long you're gonna live. Okay, that's why in Salad Master we say we change life. Remember, your kitchen is also your clinic. So you got to take care of your food, you got to pamper your food, you got to take care of it so that it will take care of your body. All right. Okay. So that's basically what we are going to be using for our soup. All right. So the first thing I'm going to start by boiling my pepper. Like I said, I'm not going to be using red oil, pumpkin and nuts, groundnut oil, butter. No, I'm not going to be using any of that. So I'm going to be using my red chilies and also my red scotch bonnets. Okay. So basically, when I want to start cooking for my pepper, I love to boil my peppers first. You bring us this natural, good color, very nice color. So I'm going to be using this as my base. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be boiling my pepper using our Salad Master. This is our 9-inch skillet, which you can also use for baking. Come with detachable handles. Yeah, come with detachable handles. Okay, detachable. You can press this in. Okay, and it's also airtight. This cookware is centrally calibrated to notify you when you are cooking above 86 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is vapor valve. All right, which notify you when you are cooking with high heat, when you are cooking above 86 degrees Celsius, because in Salad Master, We do not cook up to 100 degrees Celsius. We cook below the boiling point, that is at 86 degrees Celsius. Okay, so here now, I've on my electric hob. So the next thing I'm going to do is to add some clean water. Add some clean water inside the cookware. And then I add in my red chilies and also my red scotch bonnet. This is also called atarodo, and this is red chilies, also known as bawa or shombo. Okay. So because El Shombo, that is red chili, is very spicy, so I'm just gonna add half of this red scotch bonnet because we do not want to end up having a very spicy soup. So for most of you that doesn't like a really spicy food, you can either do with red scotch bonnet and then red bell pepper, or just red chili only if you don't want your food very spicy at all. So then I have my red bell pepper, red scotch bonnet cooking inside my 9-inch skillet. So I'm just gonna leave that to simmer for a while before we then blend it inside our blender. So that is what I'm going to be using as my base for this amazing soup from Enugu State. All right, so, good. Hi, I'm seeing some people on the show already. Thank you all for coming on the show. I'm seeing Brent Thompson, yeah? Oh, be back on your show. Oh, there, you say you miss us. Oh, we miss you too. Thank you so much for joining us, Brent Thompson. And also Voices of Hope. Wow, that is an amazing. Well done, Johnson. Well done, well done. I'm seeing you. And Benita Hope. Oh my God. This person is always on our show. He's always commenting. He's always liking. He's always giving us feedback. And he's always following. And guess what? He's always cooking along with us. Wow. Benedict Hope, thank you so very much. All right. Thank you so very much. All right. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. You remember also, you can also share this video, like, comment, and stay tuned to join me. Don't just come on the show and then hop out. No, stay tuned till the end of this show. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Salad Master, for sponsoring this show. Thank you to every one of you. All right? Okay. All right, so the next one I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to be boiling my goat meat for this soup, yeah, for this our soup. We use goat meat because goat meat is small in meat. It's more healthier than beef. Yeah. It's more healthier than beef and has lesser oil, lesser fats, and all that. So it's more healthier than beef. That is why the reason why we're using goat meat. Okay, you can also use your fish. Okay, you can also use your fish, but the reason why we don't add much fish, or rather I don't like to kind of add more fish, but I add because of their too bony and all that. Okay, so you can also use fish. If you are the type that don't like meat, you can also do with fish. If you are the one that don't want to eat fish, maybe you're a vegetarian or you're a vegan, you don't want to eat meat, then you can do with mushroom. Okay, you can do with mushroom or tofu. Okay, if you don't want to do that, if you're actually doing on this thing, you can also do those of the two that I just prescribed. All right, okay. Okay, so then I'm going to start with the meat. Okay, so this is my goat meat. So this goat meat is already washed. All the items that I have on the slab there, they're already washed, and this is already seasoned with sea salt and Cajun spice, yeah? So this is seasoned for about 8 hours. So then I'm going to be putting this inside the cookware. So this is the cookware that I'm going to be using for cooking this amazing delicacy all the way from Enugu State, okay? So this one is called, this cookware is called 5 wok. This is 5 wok, yeah, which could feed up to 5 people. It's good for your beans, cookery, rice, soup, sauce, even for stir frying, whatever you want to do in there. It's curvy, it's deep, and it's amazing. Okay, this is also one of Salad Master healthy cooking system. Come with detachable handles too, and a very round, nice deep cover. All right. Okay, so then I'm going to add in my goat meat. Remember, no oil. I'm going to add in my goat meat, and absolutely not going to be adding any water. Because guess what? Goat meat has its own natural moisture, right? So we don't need to add any water in there to cook it with. Okay. So there I've just added in my goat meat. So the next one I'm going to be adding in, I'm going to be also be adding in my stockfish. Okay. Just gonna rinse this out. So here I have my stockfish. Yeah. So this is stockfish. So I'm going to be adding this stockfish, which is when you boil goat meat, stockfish together, it brings out this aroma, very nice, sweet aroma. And also know that dry stockfish and smoked fish add a very nice flavor, a very nice aroma, makes your native soup extra yummy and delicious. Okay, extra yummy and delicious. So if you are the type, because there's a lot of people who doesn't like to eat stockfish, it's fine. If you don't want to add your stockfish, it's fine. Okay, all right. All right, so then I've just added in. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to check my pepper, my red bell, my red scotch bonnet, and also my red chili. So it's just for you to allow it to just simmer for just about 2-3 minutes. Okay, just 2-3 minutes. Okay, so let's check that out. Oh wow, did you see that? Amazing. So once you allow this to simmer, then you blend it and it gives you this nice color. All right, so I've just turned off the hob, and I'm going to turn on the hob for my meat, for my goat meat. All right. Okay, so this is my red bell pepper, my red scotch bonnet, and also my red chili, you see. So once it cooks for about 3 to 5 minutes, then it's a little bit soft. So this water we used to, the reason why I added water, because this is pepper, okay? Pepper does not have really have that moisture a lot. So I also need the water to also blend. So I'm not going to drain out this water. I'm going to use the water to also blend this pepper. Okay. So when you get your red chilies, your red scotch bonnet, ensure that you wash them with salt. Wash them properly, at least 3 times. Wash them first with salt, then rinse it again with clean water, and then rinse it again the 3rd time with clean water. Okay, so I'm going to blend this. Right, so I'm going to be using my blender to blend this bell pepper, red chilies, and red scotch bonnet. Okay. So remember that I'm not using palm oil for this cooking. So it can also help to lower your high cholesterol. Okay. And then for the water, you need to add water in your blender when you are blending so that the blend does not get bad, not spoil your blender. Okay. So then I'm going to blend smooth. All right, so that I'm just going to blend this smooth. Yeah. Okay, so it's well blended now. I don't want to open this so that I will not choke on pepper. Yeah. So that I don't want to choke on pepper at all. Okay, so next one I'm going to be adding to my goat meat. There I have my goat meat and also my stockfish cooking together. There's nothing wrong actually cooking your meat and your stockfish together because stockfish is kind of hard to cook, yeah? So some people kind of want to cook, they want to cook their goat meat and then, I mean, their stockfish, yeah, they soak in the stockfish inside water for like a maximum of 3-4 hours. Okay, they bring it. They brought out the stockfish from their freezer or from their store. Then cut the stockfish in pieces, soak it with hot water or cold water for 5 hours. Then thereafter they drain out the water and then add the stockfish inside the food or maybe cook it separately again and then drain out the water. No, where are the sweetness from the stockfish? Where are you extracting them from? With Salad Master, it cooks very fast. It cooks your stockfish very fast. No matter how strong or how solid your stockfish is, Salad Master cookware cooks them in no time. All you just have to do is to wash your stockfish properly, wash them with salt or whatever you want to wash them with, wash them properly, and then put it inside the cookware, add a little water, yeah, or even if you don't want to add water, add it with your goat meat and cook them together. It cooks very, very well. It cooks very well. And at the end of the day, we are having a solid, you are having a tender, soft stockfish. All right. Okay, so this is chestnut. I'm also going to be adding this chestnut inside my goat meat. It's already washed before, but I'm just going to quickly rinse it again. Okay. So then I'll be adding this inside the goat meat, cooking already with the stockfish. So this soup is super easy to prepare. The only difference is that it's just the leaf. Okay, the only difference is just the leaf. So the reason why I don't want to add sea salt in here yet is because I use sea salt to marinate the goat meat. Okay, and you see the water there. The water is already coming out there. So I'm not going to be adding any water in here yet. So then I'm going to pieces my dry smoked fish. Trust me, this is already smelling. So the aroma that is oozing out from this goat meat, stockfish is amazing. Smells. I'm already salivating already. I'm already imagining how this soup is gonna taste. Okay, so I'm going to cover this just for about 2-3 minutes. I allow this to continue to simmer for a little while. Okay, all right. Okay, so then now inside the 5 watts, I'm cooking my goat meat, stockfish, dry smoked fish. Okay, cooking them now. I don't want to add in my pepper for now. I'm just going to allow the goat meat to get a little soft before I add in my pepper so that the pepper can infuse inside the goat meat, dry stockfish, and also the smoked fish. All right, okay. Hi, Bennett Pope. Okay. Okay, oh yeah, somebody is asking, that is Bennett Pope. He's asking, what is this inside this? Okay, she's asking Bennett Pope, hello, how are you doing today? Thank you for coming on the show today, okay? All right, you're asking what is this inside the wrapper, brown wrapper. Okay, this is called native ogiri. It's called locust beans. Okay, so this is fermented locust bean, yeah? So this is the Igbo version of locust beans, all right? So this one is fermented and then they blend it very smooth and they wrap. So the reason why they wrapped this up so that the aroma will not start oozing out, yeah? Okay, so that is why they wrap it up like this. So when I'm about to use it, I will unwrap all these wrappers and I'll put it inside my soup. It gives the soup a very nice flavor, nice aroma, and makes the soup to be very, very yummy. Okay, so this is African spice. All right. All right, please, if you have any more questions, ask me. I'm willing and I'm happy to answer all your questions. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to be adding in my pepper. my blended red bell pepper and the red chili before I add in some water. Okay. So this is red bell pepper and red chili. So I'm going to be adding this inside my goat meat that I'm cooking already inside the 5 wok. So do you see how the goat meat is looking? Hi, hello. I'm so sorry for that transmission. Yeah, we had some technical breakdown. I'm so sorry, but guess what? No matter whatever it is, it's not gonna kill our vibes for cooking. All right, so back to our cooking, back to our soup cooking. Yeah. Okay, so if you're just joining me and you're wondering what am I cooking on this show today? Today we are making our soup. Okay, our soup is spelled AWA, and this special delicacy is from Enugu State. This special delicacy, this special soup is served in Enugu State, especially when they're having a special occasion like wedding, a special birthday party, okay, and the likes, an engagement or wherever. Okay, it's a special delicacy all the way from Enugu State. Okay, now back to our cooking. So
This is
inside
salad
this
master healthy cooking system.
system,
Okay, so here we have our 5 wok. This is 5 wok cooking nicely. This 5 wok is
I'm salivating already. This soup is very easy to make. Very easy to make. It's as simple as okra soup. It's as simple as making an okra soup. Okay, no seaside okra, no seafood okra, but just an ordinary okra soup. All right, so here, okay. So one thing with salad master is that when you are cooking with salad master healthy cooking system, because this special cookware is made with titanium 316Ti, so it doesn't actually need much water when you are cooking food. Okay, so all you just need is to reduce your heat and make sure the cookware is properly covered. All right, so then I'm going to add in my blended pepper in here. Whoa. Okay, so did you see that? Now, no palm oil inside this soup. Okay, no palm oil. You just add your blended pepper, blend your pepper with water. So here I have red scotch bonnet, red bell pepper, goat meat, stockfish, dried smoked fish, and of course I seasoned the goat meat. I marinated the goat meat for about 5 hours. So I'm going to cover this and allow this to simmer again. So at this time now, I'm going to be adding in my blended crayfish, Ogbono seed, and of course, sea salt. Okay. I'm trying to create a little space. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be adding there, I'm going to be adding Ogbono seed. So this is blended Ogbono seed. Yeah. So like I said from the beginning when I was about to introduce the recipes, I said that you could as well use blended egusi, but for this particular one, I want to use Ogbono. Yeah. So it's just have a little Ogbono, just a little Ogbono. So then I'm going to be adding Ogbono seed, blended Ogbono soup, Ogbono seed inside, and then they are going to be simmer together. And then the next one I'm going to be adding in my blended crayfish. Okay, so here I'm going to be adding in my blended crayfish. So you stir this together. This soup don't have to be too thick and too watery, no. Okay, then we are going to be also be adding in our sea salt. Okay, sea salt. Remember that we use sea salt to marinate the goat meat. So I'm just going to be adding half a teaspoon of sea salt. Half a tablespoon of sea salt. Beautiful. So I'm going to stir this together and then cover. Okay, so then I'm going to leave this to simmer for about 2 minutes. Okay, so while we are waiting for our soup to simmer, then I'm going to quickly slice my hot leaf. Okay, hot leaf is known as Uziza leaf. This is it. Okay, it's known as Uziza leaf. This leaf is super amazing. It's called Uziza leaf in Igbo, and in the English name is called hot leaf. Okay, we use this for egusi soup, for oha soup, for fisherman soup, yeah, for white soup, that is open sarah, for Ogbono soup, yeah, for seafood okra, for okra soup, yeah, it's very, very nice. And we also, and the Edo State people also use this leaf for their black soup. You know, the black soup, they also use this leaf. They blend this leaf. So it's a very super nice food. And it's also very good for stomach, for your bowels, for digestion, for indigestion, okay, for skin infection and all that, okay. It's very, very healthy. It's very good. And we also use this leaf too for our African salad that is called abacha. All right, okay, it's very, very healthy. It's very, very good. Okay, all right, so then I'm going to slice this. I've already washed this properly, so I'm just going to slice it. So we are going to be slicing it because when you slice it, the flavor, the aroma, the goodness comes out more, so they can also infuse into our soup. Okay, so trust me, this soup is going to be super, 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 super amazing. Okay, super, super, super amazing. So if you want to try this our leaf, so all you just do, go to where your local markets and ask them that you want to have an hour leaf. Okay, it's very healthy. So then I'm going to slice. It's always good to wash your vegetable before you slice them, because you can imagine now this hot leaf, it has its own natural flavor and aroma and scent. That is aroma, you know what I mean, scent, yeah. So when you finish slicing it and then you wash it inside water, what are you doing? You are washing out the flavor, the nutrients, the medicinal value of this particular hot leaf. Okay, you're also washing out the aroma, everything. So what you're indirectly doing is that you're feeding your zinc with the goodness, the vitamins, the minerals. And then you're serving yourself sharp. All right, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm also still waiting for your comments. Ask me any question you want to ask me on the show. It might not be this particular dish or any dish that you have an idea. Just ask me. I'm willing and I'm ready to answer you all. And also, we are doing a healthy presentation for families, friends. Okay, to show them how they can live a free, healthy lifestyle through their everyday meal. Okay, by using Salad Master. So help us to spread the good news too. Don't keep it to yourself. All right. So book us for a healthy presentation, or you just write in the comment section that so what is this presentation all about? And trust me, we get back to you and respond to you fully. And also with this Salad Master that I'm having here, this is Salad Master, the processor. This is what my company first started with. They started since 1946, making us 76 years of changing lives, bringing families together through home cooking. All right, okay. Okay, so now I'm finished slicing my hot leaf, Uziza leaf. Has a very nice, powerful aroma. All right, so it's time for me to put our African spice. This is locust beans, fermented locust beans, ogiribo, ogirishi. So I'm going to unwrap this. So I will just be dissolving it inside this 9-inch skillet, then I'll add it inside my soup. Okay. So this is just what I needed. This is it, and this is what they use to wrap it, just to prevent it from oozing out. Okay. All right. So I'm going to add this. So we use this particular African spice for native soups, like our soup, the one that I'm making now, or her soup, bitter leaf soup. And sometimes too, they add it in your Ogbono, just a little. And also white soup, that is Opei and Sarah. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is it. So then I'm going to dissolve this. I don't need to use extra water. I will just use my soup sauce. Okay. So you see that? You just add this to dissolve it. So if you did not dissolve it, just add it like that into your soup. You don't want to form lumps. And then you don't want to kind of, then the aroma, the flavor is not going to circulate inside the soup immediately. So it's just going to stay one side, which I don't want. So you have to dissolve it this way so that it will circulate inside the soup properly and then distribute the aroma. Okay, so then I'm going to add in the okay. Now let's give our soup a very good stir. Oh my God, the aroma from this soup is super, super amazing. I'm already thinking what I would like to swallow this way. So then it's time for me to add in my hot leaf, my sliced Uziza leaf, hot leaf. So the reason why I'm adding this hot leaf, that because hot leaf is very hard. It's hard, almost like afan leaf. You know, afan leaf and hot leaf is two different species of leaf. So when you add it earlier from the soup, it releases the aroma. It infuses the flavor inside the soup. So that is the reason why I like to add it first before adding the leaf, the other leaf, either ugu leaf, water leaf, or her leaf. But today we are making our soup all the way from Enugu State. We are not using ugu leaf, we are using our leaf. Okay. Okay. All right, so thank you everyone. Okay, the show is not yet over because I'm yet to add the hour leaf. This is the hour leaf. Okay, so I'm not going to be adding this now. I'm going to be adding the leaf after the break. So we are going to go on a short break, and when we get back, we'll be adding the hour leaf, and we'll also be dishing and see how our soup, our hour leaf turns out. Okay, all right, please, if you have any comments, if you have any question you want to ask me, please don't hesitate to ask me. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. All right, share this video, like, and also comment. All right. Okay, so we will be right back. Don't go anywhere yet, please. I'll be right back shortly. Thank you. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so I was dancing to the advert song. Salad Master adverts are like, oh wow, super amazing. And keep you glued looking at the screen. Okay. And when you see all those cookies that are being cooked with Salad Master healthy cookie, you can't help it, but like can't help it, but just like Salad Master healthy cooking system. Yeah. All right. So thank you. We are back. Okay. So then I'm going to be adding our amazing hour leaf. Okay. Let me show you. All right. Okay. So this is what an hour leaf looks like. Okay. So this leaf, you don't have to slice it. You just to wash it this way. Put it in the sun for it to dry a little bit before you wash it, because when you put it in the sun, you wash it, it's going to pieces, and that is not the way our leaves looks like. Our leaf soup looks like. Okay, and this is what it looks like. It looks like water leaf. I mean, garden eggplant, but it's not. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to be adding this inside my soup, my hour leaf inside my soup. So you have to wash this very well. You wash this like about 3-4 times. Wash it with salt first, second, and then the third one, just rinse it with clean water properly. Oh, look at the face of our Hawaii soup. Super yummy. And the flavor, the aroma. So then I'm going to add this. You don't need to slice it. No. Just add it directly inside the soup. So if you are wondering where this special delicacy is from, this special soup is from Enugu State. Okay. All right. Okay, so then I'm going to just cover this. You don't have to cook the leaf, you don't have to cook the hour leaf for long because it's already squeezed. Okay, it's bitter. It's a very bitter leaf, so you just have to squeeze out the bitterness a little before you add it into your soup. All right. So when you didn't wash your hour leaf, you're going to end up having a very bitter soup. All right. So then I'm going to dish now, and then we'll be almost coming to the end of the show today. All right, so I'm going to be dishing my Hawaii soup. Our soup is ready. Like I said from the beginning, this soup is super easy, very simple, very easy. Just get all your recipes together, prep them, and voila, your soup will be ready in no time. Cooking with Salad Master is very simple. It's almost like dump everything in there, boom, your food is ready, filled with nutrients, filled with goodness, filled with purity, no toxins at all. Okay, no food contamination at all, because it's made with titanium 3160i, which protects the purity of your food, locks in the flavor, and provides you an average of 93% nutrients. All right, so then I'm going to be dishing this. So what makes this a little slimy is because of the Ogbono leaf. I mean Ogbono seed. Okay. So what will you be swallowing this with? What kind of swallow? I would like to know. Tell me in the comment section, what kind of swallow do you want to eat with this soup? Is it gari? Is it eba? Eba and gari is the same word though. Is it semolina? Is it pounded yam? Is it amala? Is it wheat? Is it sorghum meal? Is it millets? Okay. work, kind of. Okay, so this is our Hawaii soup. Mmm, ooh-la. Ooh, super, 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 super. Amazing. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna turn off my hob because we are done cooking. Our food is ready. Grab your swallow. Bring your swallow and let's dive in and eat together. All right, so thank you everyone for joining me on the show. Thank you, Benita Hope. Thank you, Voices of Hope. Thank you everyone. For most of your name that I could not remember, I'm so sorry. Okay, please. Thank you. And also, thank you, Brian Thompson. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, everyone that joined me on the show today. I hope to cook with you, see you, share with you next week again, because next week we're going to be having another show, okay? But different menu and different recipes, all right? All right, so thank you, everyone. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel called The Healthy Living Shows, okay? Give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment, and please do not keep the good news to yourself. Share, because you might be helping someone, and also eat healthy. All right, eat healthy, stay healthy, and take care of your body. All right, so at this time we are saying medium, click low, and we go. Medium, click low, and we go. So if you want to know how you can also get this machine, ask how do you get one, and we will get back to you. Thank you so very much. Have a lovely, nice weekend. Bye.
Salad Master, the only 316 titanium stainless steel made in the U.S. The safest metal on earth for cooking, with a lifetime warranty. A slick, effective, comfortable design that helps you create extraordinary meals. One-of-a-kind temperature control activated precisely at 187 degrees allows you to cook below boiling temperatures, preserving all the vitamins and minerals for maximum benefit from your food. Salad Master, your family deserves the best.